So yeah, we will be looking for a new VTT, and um, I'll let you know what I find. I'm hopeful. But welcome to Braunhaven. We'll be picking up where we left off last week. These guys went to the northeast and are kind of poking around, exploring the ruins of Gurnstrahp Keep. And while they were there, Jackson found them actually. They discovered that there is a group of wereboars that are kind of well hidden in a hunting blind, or not really a hunting blind. It's a hunting blind for them, but they kind of built this little camo shelter all the way up here that they're kind of hiding in, and Jackson found them, and that's what these red marks are. Is he tracked he saw their tracks and found them, but he was wearing his elven cloak with the hood up, so they did not see him. And so the party is down here. They are desperately in need of making camp because their rest last night, they didn't get to sleep because shenanigans happened with treants, and they ran away throughout the night and came here. And so they're all tired, and then now they have been kind of exploring around the ruins for an hour, and they really, really, really need a break. They are now at a -2 to attack rolls and ability checks because they are very, very, very tired. But before we get started, we would like to thank one of the friends of Greenwater Guildhall. None of these are sponsorships or partnerships of any kind. They are just products that we really like. Today, we would like to thank the Speechless Bard. Speechless Bard makes leather products for your tabletop role-playing games, such as leather covers for your core rulebooks. She has a dice rolling mat that when you roll it up, it looks like a spell scroll. She has this really cool thing called the Spell Compendium that is a little, it looks like a little spell book, and when you open the cover, it is a bisected internal box. One side can hold like cards, the other side can be used as a rolling tray, and then the inside of the cover has a magnetic spell tracker on it. Really cool. And she does all of the customization on those items by hand. She's an amazingly talented artist. She takes that so far as to actually, she goes to the leather shops and hand picks out the swaths of leather. She doesn't order in bulk. But if you're going to order from her, and this is especially true if it's a gift idea, you'll want to give yourself a little extra time. She's over in the UK, so it can take a little bit of time to get over here into the United States. Speaking of stores, we have our own merch store via Zazzle. I'm going to be spending some time this week putting a new hoodie up on the store that will have the nose art from our Friday night Deep Night Revelation campaign, the nose art for the Desinex, the Deep Night Scout that belongs to the party. But we've got other hoodies up there. Those are the newest products. They are hoodies with character portraits of everybody from today's game. We also have T-shirts. One of the T-shirts that is available is the pirate flag from Wednesday night's Pirates of Drenex campaign, made by Cameron, and we have that in a button as well. And we've got a fleece blanket that is a map of the Glossian Empire from our Braunhaven game that comes in 3 sizes. And we have a beer stein that has the Greenwater logo on it. So yeah, if you want to help us out with all of the nitpicky stuff like subscriptions, to Roll20, to mapping software, etc., inflation is what it is, and we're all feeling the crunch. So if you want to help us out, that 100% of those proceeds go back into the channel, and we really appreciate anything you can do for us. All right. I am now 2/3 of the way through editing Tacidantilus's Tower, or at least round 1 of editing. So I will be. I'm hoping that I will get through round 1 of editing this week, which means that by the end of the week I will be uh, moving things into Adobe InDesign to set up the hardcover print files for the print on demand. And then once that's done, it has to go through editing again because that always messes with the page count, and I have to redo the table of contents. And while I'm doing that, I might as well give it a once over again because I miss things the first time. I'll miss things the third time. So it's don't I'm a human, so But yeah, so that book should be coming out soon. I will probably release it in PDF first because it will take time for the printing to get a proof copy to me. So it you can expect the digital release to come first, and then POD will come shortly behind that. And I'm trying to keep the cost down. I'm thinking that the PDF is probably going to shake out to about $8. Yeah, about it. I mean, this is a big book. It's 333 pages. So yeah, there's a lot there. And there is a new class available for neutral and chaotic characters. The Imperial Witch Hunter is listed in there. So yeah, there's a ton of stuff in there, lots of lore. So you guys are aware that there are wereboars hidden up here to the north of you. We haven't rolled initiative yet. The wereboars are completely aware of you guys, but they haven't made a move yet. And Jackson came back and told you what was going on. What are your guys' plan? I mean, you're all tired. You're going to be at -2 for attacks and abilities. What do you want to do?
I think we should do a tactical retreat to camp. I think we should set those logs crossing the creek on fire from the opposite side, and we should immediately make camp and prepare for the blizzard coming.
Yeah, because you did hear a thunderstorm, so you're looking at thunder snow.
But we have tents and stuff, and we have, we've got Ranger Jackson, and we've got Allura on the broom. So I mean, I'm thinking like if we just quickly started funneling people to the other side of the river, where they would immediately start setting fire to those logs. That way we can cross the street. We can cross the stream at our leisure, and their main thoroughfare to cross the stream goes away. And
that's a good idea.
It provides some heat that you can kind of warm your bones before you have to go quickly set up a fucking camp.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
That's gonna lighting those will be a bit of work. Those are huge logs.
Yeah, they're huge logs, and they are wet, and the bottom part is going to be wet. The top part's going to be covered in snow. So yeah,
maybe instead of lighting them on fire, we could just move them. Well, wait, they're huge. You said.
Yeah, so they're partial. They're fallen trees.
I mean, if you just pour a bunch of oil there and start grabbing a bunch of twigs of all sizes and constantly feeding it.
We have a shitload of oil vials. We do.
Yeah.
I mean, that's true. Even if they don't light, the oil vials will definitely provide a consistent flame.
Yeah, if we put that on the middle, then the way through will be on fire anyway. And so if we just...
And if they are giant trees, we could just build a fire on the giant trees.
Yeah, that sounds great. We're going to start the fire.
Okay.
Okay. So let's run.
You guys are retreating.
We're going to start the fire.
I have 11 vials of oil.
You have the magic thing that drops like what, a gallon of oil?
No, it'll make one of those a night. So I add one every time we sleep, and I remember to do it. I add a tally mark, and that's why we got 11.
Yeah, it'll make what, a pint of oil once every day, I believe.
I don't remember. I've just been adding one vial.
It's the jug
of liquid.
Yeah. Let's see.
It was too much info for me.
Yeah, it does a lot.
Okay. Well, I should have a shitload then, because I've been using it for that purpose when we don't use it.
Jug of endless liquids will do 1 pint of oil, and it says.
Well, shit, I should have 10.
Yeah, each type of liquid
pints.
may be poured at most once per day. So I mean, if If you're doing a
Okay, but
pint of oil every day, then
that's a lot
And
to
then
a
haul
lot of
I've,
oil.
yeah,
around.
I've purchased lamp oil too. You know, and again, uh, if we just keep adding wood, it shouldn't take much to get the fire hot enough with oil. You know, to where it starts at least burning the small stuff, and the small stuff will catch the bigger shit on fire if we just keep throwing shit on there.
True.
And then when the logs catch, profit.
So, are you lighting the logs now?
Yeah, I don't
Yes.
want those things following us.
Okay.
Wait, how long will the stuff burn for?
Oh, that's for another chapter, my friend.
No, I mean like because if we're using the oil as like the main accelerant,
Uh-huh.
we don't want to burn through all the fuel for our fire because I mean getting fuel like here, it might be better to like keep an eye out for them and then light it, have a small fire, and then save the big fire for because we don't want to like big fire and it burns out halfway through the night.
Well,
You
I mean,
guys think I don't know, like unless you think it's gonna burn through the night and then let's go for it.
it may or may not burn through the night, but by the time it burns out, I'm hoping that we have something kind of put together.
So the way,
in
okay, so it's bouncing across. If the fire spreads lengthwise, it's going to hit the snow on either side and probably not catch as easy. So it'll burn through the middle at some point, and then the logs will fall in the water. Right? That's my.
Yeah, then it should put itself out, and we'll just have an auxiliary fire. Once we get that going, we can back off a little bit and quickly set tents and rest.
Yeah, this is rough.
Okay.
Let's
So,
never not sleep again.
Yeah, well, we did that, didn't we?
this. Set a big campfire on it. So, somebody, whoever is attempting to, how many pints of oil are you using?
2.
Okay. And who is going to attempt to light the fire?
Do we still have that flame sword?
No, I
No.
thought about cracking jokes, but I didn't because of the loss of these many weapons. There's a time when that shit's just no longer funny.
So I'm gonna say Mavis will try and light it because she can waltz up to it with the ring and just go. Yeah.
Okay.
Good stuff, and we'll gather a shit ton of kindling. You
Okay.
know,
I don't know what to roll.
So, you guys probably spend about 20 minutes gathering kindling. And Mavis, you can roll a d6. You've got a 2 in 6 chance of actually using your tinder box to light.
Well, I rolled a 3, so it seems not possible to succeed that
Okay,
way.
so she's so
I'll
Mavis
put
is
all
sitting
up.
there, using the flint and striking it. These guys.
Anyone else want to try?
yeah, I'll give it a whack. Seem to be having problems. I need to roll a d6. All right. I rolled a 6.
That's
You know
yeah.
what?
That's a no.
Jackson says, "Fine, I'll show y'all how it's done." Nope.
Jackson has Ranger Rick skills, though. Don't he get like fire starting stuff? He can rub some rocks together.
Rub
I
some
have no
rocks.
idea.
Just rub those rocks together.
Oh, they're starting their advance.
I hope I can start the fire.
Well, they just ran to a brick wall that's 20 foot tall, so we'll see how the fire starts going. Hopefully that all worked out.
Okay, so
Malachi wants to be right here.
who wants to make another check? Did anybody roll one?
You
Or
roll one.
one or a two?
No, I don't.
Yeah, we got 1-1 rolled.
Did you?
Well, it was
Yeah.
on the screen.
You rolled 2, and one of them was a 5, and one of them was a 1.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, you finally get the fire started, and these oil pots go up. Now, the oil will generally burn off in about 2 rounds. So, which that doesn't sound right to me, but because that would mean that oil would only burn for 20 seconds, and having seen oil, I know that it burns longer than that.
That sounds like the rules for a vial. Like you throw like a little,
Right.
little one,
Right.
but not like a pint.
Yeah, so I mean, well, each one of those vials they're claiming is a pint. So
And this is also on a kindling pile.
Right. So you guys get this fire going. I'm just trying to determine, how long does this pint of oil or 2 pints of oil burn. So I'm going to say that oil will be burned off in like 4 rounds, but
a couple of torches would extend that.
Yes. So the kindling itself is of course catching, and you have lit a sizable campfire in the middle of these logs. The logs themselves, though, there is a lot of smoke coming off of this campfire because the logs are wet. So there's a ton of smoke. But everybody can roll
Initiative?
well, I mean, it's not.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm just debating if you need to do that because
I mean,
you're
they could
aware.
be wereboars. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody roll a d6. You got a 2 and 6 chance of seeing these guys.
I got a 5 and 6 for my character.
Okay. So Dentry and Jackson got 2 4s. What about Borman?
I don't know. It's not reading in the chat for me. Did it
3?
not roll? There.
Oh, so Borman and Malachi both see them. You don't see the wereboars, but you can detect that there is movement across the river coming in this general direction.
We've seen you coming, and we've killed your type before. Don't think you'll live this day. You should go back and huddle in your screen. We're not.
The
your
were creatures
typical
count as
business.
shape changers?
They are shape changers, yes. They are all, but they are all in. They are all in their were state. None of them are in human state, which. I mean, I don't
blood
know.
sleep is +3 versus shape changers.
Yes, it is. So yes, everybody roll initiative.
You will feel the pain. What the fuck? Oh, I had the inline thing on.
You see, here we go. Here we go.
The inline dice changes, like it doesn't show the individual rolls. I had to turn that off.
Right. Yeah, we've been running into that with Glenn, but that was another problem with the dice roller is that when he clicks to turn off inline, it doesn't change anything. So it won't show his actual rolls.
Oh.
Let's see, is it doing it for me?
Actually, with a foe.
Yes. So yeah.
Jackson. 5.
Fuck that. I should turn the inline on or off.
I mean, I don't know. Try clicking it and see what happens. I don't know. This fucking dice roller, man. There you go. Now it's working. I can see your rolls.
I'm just
Yeah, that's
rolling
what I
in real
want.
life.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with it. All right, so we've got 5.
Out of curiosity, what is exploding dice?
Oh my God, we got Will and I got into that last night. So, exploding dice is for games that have a mechanic. So, let's say that you have a skill or an ability, and you roll, for instance, 3d6. But the mechanic is that any sixes get to be rolled again. So, if any of those sixes are rolled, it will automatically re-roll those particular dice. So you can, yeah.
A 6 is really, you're really rolling a 7 through 12. You know, and if you roll the 12, you're not really getting 12. The lowest you can now get is 13 because you roll another fucking 6.
Right.
And it just keeps every time you roll a 6, it kicks you in the next tier. And
an example. So an example of exploding dice. Here's I was doing this all last week. So I was randomly generating subsector maps for Traveler, and one of the mechanics is once you have found out which hexes actually have a star system in it, then you have to roll 3d minus 3. So 3d6 minus 3, and if it is a 9 or better, there is a gas giant there. And so if on that 3D, any sixes that are rolled in that 3D minus 3, any sixes that are rolled get rolled again as a 1d6 minus 1. So that's an example of exploding dice. But they have the exploding dice, but their exploding dice aren't smart enough to subtract the 1. So it's absolutely no use to me. But yeah. Okay, so we have initiatives. Wow, a lot of 5s.
One of them is Jackson, so he's definitely the last in that stack of 5s because he's slow.
Oh, okay.
He's not dexterous.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can do that. That works. I was just going to go by alphabetical order, but that works too. All right, so Borman, what do you want to do now that this fire is started? You don't really have line of sight on any of these guys. This guy is hidden behind this 20-foot wall. These two guys are hidden behind this 20-foot wall. And this guy is way up here. You probably see him. You might be able to see him poking around. What's Borman up to?
You know, I'm just going to kind of watch.
Okay.
And make sure that fire keeps going. It needs to be fed. And I've got a longbow. If they want to show their heads, they can fuck around and find out.
Okay, so you're up here feeding the fire. What does Alora want to do?
I thought she's the one who has the oil vials. I thought she'd take the broom over here and make sure it doesn't go out.
Okay. So you're
yeah.
kind of hovering over it on the broom, dropping oil on it as needed.
Yeah, if it needs any more, she's got it covered.
You're like the redneck at the barbecue that barbecue's not lighting. I better pour some gas on it.
Borman's got a torch that he's just kind of holding in there to keep it burning.
Keep it going.
I would say Alora should stay on our side of the river so then the smoke will help obscure her from attacks.
Oh, that's a good idea. Okay, I'll hover over here.
Okay. What's Malachi doing?
Malachi is looking out.
So you're just
well,
you guys can move too.
Yeah, I mean, God, I really am right where I want to be.
Okay.
If they start coming through there, I'm ready to lightning bolt them. I've got the lightning bolt scroll, tucked under my cloak. It's going to be the first thing I whip out.
Okay. Just looking to see if no, they don't. I was just looking to see if there was a smoke icon that, or a smoke token.
Okay.
I see Roll20 also redid their free assets. They're a little bit, I guess, better organized, and they've got like animated ones and all sorts of stuff. But I think they are pushing ahead. See, they bought Dungeon Scrawl, the mapping website, and so they want to integrate it into Roll20, and I bet that's what part of that is.
What direction is the wind blowing?
It is blowing from the west to the east. That doesn't really sound right because you guys are over towards the. Yeah, it's blowing from the west to the east and kind of blowing down those eastern cliffs. And every so often, in the distance, you can hear thunder, and you see there's a flash, and it is starting to lightly snow.
Jackson, do you want to start setting up camp?
Jackson will start setting up camp, but before he does, he will lend his No, never mind. Yeah, he'll start setting up camp. Yeah, he's doing that.
Okay. And so, are you setting it up right over here under this tree? Where are you setting it up at?
Yeah, it's gonna be like kind of behind this tree, so give us some cover from them in case they do any range attacks.
Okay. Okay.
Is this log right here? Is it a tall log, or is it like half cover or anything?
I would say that it would offer you, if you were to duck down behind that log. Let's see here. Cover. I would say it would give you probably a minus. It would give them a -2 to hit you because you would be ducked down behind that log.
Okay,
It's not
good to know.
particularly tall, but it's sticking up enough out of this snow and ice shelf here that that you can kind of hunker down behind it.
Trying to figure out like areas that like would give us some already cover without having to try and just like have us out in the open.
Right. And see, and some of these are like the same way. You can duck down. Like this one here, you probably get it would impose a -1 to attack rolls. But this one and this one, you're looking at a -2. And this one, yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna get our camp set up like right here
Okay.
with like cover kind of around us.
Okay. What's Dentry doing?
Dentry. Jackson told Dentry do this weird thing, and Dentry doesn't understand what the hell it means, but he's gonna do it anyway because Jackson's got weird knowledge that he doesn't understand. And he's gonna take a giant stick.
Okay.
He's gonna try and find like a large piece of stick, and he's gonna take some of his like his gear that has like metal and stuff, and he's gonna kind of attach it to one end of the stick because he doesn't know what the hell that's for, but he's doing that, and he's sticking it like right at the in like near the fire, but not on the fire. And Jackson's like, it's called a lightning rod, and he's like, sure, yeah, whatever that means. Yeah, okay.
Oh, okay.
He's making kind of like a lightning rod so that
he's kind of like up here.
yeah.
Okay.
So like we're also gonna be like calling lightning to like there so that anything that try to comes by, when the lightning comes, they're gonna have to deal with that too.
Okay.
He's not holding onto it. He's found a way. He's securing. He's currently just trying to secure it to like one of the large logs so that it's there.
Okay. Gotcha. What about Mavis?
Mavis doesn't have any range attacks really, so I'll go help do camp thing.
Okay. The wereboars. This guy.
These are 5-foot squares.
They are, yes. This guy. behind the holy tent. And this guy... This guy is having a difficult time trying to climb the wall. Because that was his idea, that he was going to go up over the wall, and he is having a difficult time. Borman, you can see that they are getting closer.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and stick an arrow in the fire and shoot.
Okay, who are you shooting at?
Gonna. I mean, this guy right here is probably good. If I can see him sticking his head over that wall, yeah, he'll be what I hit.
Yeah, he's not. Yeah, you're going to be, if you want to hit this guy sticking his head over the wall, you'll be at a -3 to hit. Actually, no, you'll be at -4 to hit because most of him is behind this wall as he's trying to. He's hanging on and kind of trying to pull himself.
I'm just going to shoot for this guy right here because I mean, he's really not that far.
Okay, so to hit him, you'd be at a -2 to hit, but you do have a flaming arrow, so there's a possibility that it would catch this tent on fire.
I still get +2 to my roll due to my dexterity and weapon specializations and shit.
Yep.
So it's not like...
and you are... So you'd be at -4, so you're still at -2 because... don't forget, you guys are tired.
Yeah, I still rolled a 7.
Okay, so you missed him, but go ahead and roll a d. Go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll d6.
Okay.
Okay, so the arrow doesn't make you don't hit the guy, but it does go into the tent, and it is on fire. The arrow is on fire. Roll another d6. So it goes in, it goes through the tent fabric and buries itself in the snow, and promptly goes out. It does not light the tent on fire.
Oh, well. That let them know I'm shooting bows with fire.
Yeah, that indeed it does. Alora, what would you like to do?
Does the fire need more oil, or is it cool?
That's a good question. No, the fire should be still burning on the oil.
Excellent. Okay.
This is only round 2.
Oh yeah.
Did you want to just stay next to the fire, or?
Probably. I mean, in case I have all the vials, I could give it to somebody. Actually,
here's a bag of oil vials.
I'll give one to Dentry, and then
yes, please. Yes, please.
Over here and help. Okay, that's what we'll do. You're now the proud owner of the vial of oil.
Okay.
Do not intend to stay by the fire for long, though. I have another plan.
Okay. What's Malachi wanting to do?
Malachi is going to look out across the battlefield and these guys and this tent and even this guy way out. Oh, let me get to my pointer. I'm going to fucking read from the lightning bolt scroll and send a lightning bolt going straight this way. Just
okay, so you're sending a light. Wow. Okay, so you want to shoot a lightning bolt straight that way.
That's right.
Okay, let me. Whoops, that's the wrong one.
Now, hopefully, I can squeeze, over the low part of the wall right there, and just keep right on going. And then in theory, it'll hit this wall and head back, but it won't go. the 120-foot range.
So it's got a
will get beat up.
180-foot range, and
Yeah.
it is going to travel. Really, their only line is is freehand, whatever. So it would hit. Okay.
Anyway, it only travels back the length of the lightning bolt, which is 60 feet, and it won't get back to me. But it's supposed to go right back towards me if it hits the wall.
So it says if it hits a solid barrier, it will before its full length is reached, it reflects and travels for any remaining distance of its full length in the direction of the caster. So, so from you, so that's 80 feet.
So I get the full length in there. It doesn't bounce back on me because full length. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll hit them twice. That'd be fine.
Okay. So which one of these guys, as your primary target, which one of these guys are you shooting through this tent at?
Oh, I'm not really aiming at them. I'm sending this big fat lightning bolt right there so I can get them. If I split the difference, I hit them both.
Well, the lightning bolt is only 5 feet wide.
Wait, aren't the squares 5 feet? That's really wide.
Yeah, this isn't. This is weird. It doesn't make much sense. It says range 180 feet, and then it says a powerful stroke of electrical energy 60 feet long and 5 feet wide. Well, if it's 60 feet long, how can it have a range of 180 feet? Because it originates from the caster.
Yeah. Well, you know, I'm gonna hit the closest guy. This guy right here.
So
you know,
this guy.
Yeah, yeah. He'll need to make a save. It's one of them save for half things.
Yeah, dexterity saving throw.
Yeah,
not dexterity. Save versus spells. Fuck.
Yeah,
I somehow just automatically flipped into 5e mode for some reason.
Right.
So save versus spells, he needs to make a 14 or better.
I am a level.
He does not.
I get 5d. This is 5d6.
1d6 per level. So your 5th level?
That's right.
Per level of the caster. So yeah, 5d6 damage.
Yeah. So here, buddy.
Wait a minute. You're reading from a scroll, though, right?
Yeah. But I mean, it's a 3rd level spell. You have to at least be 5th level to cast 3rd level spell.
Is it 5th level? Okay.
Yeah.
So 3rd level. Yeah, 5th level spell. So yeah, it would be 5d6 damage.
That's the bare minimum this spell would do.
Right.
In theory, I mean, ain't no whammies. Well, that really sucked ass.
A lot of ones.
9 points damage.
Yeah, I haven't seen that many ones in a while.
Can't win them all. I've had some excellent fucking dice rolls before, so
that's true.
It's really hard to cry there.
And then, where is he?
Did that do anything to the tent?
Yeah, we're gonna discuss the tent. Fine. So the lightning bolt goes off. The mules over here that are kind of gathered, they are startled, but they don't run. They do look over, and the lightning bolt crashes through this tent into this poor asshole, and promptly this tent does crumble in the damage. It does not light, but there is smoke coming out of the tent. There is a big burn mark and a big hole straight through the tent where this lightning bolt hit him. He is no longer concealed. Did Malachi want to move at all?
Yeah, Malachi is going to go ahead and take a little bit of step the fuck back. He's just going to kind of go right on over and hide behind. He's just going to kind of jump down right there.
Okay.
Sounds like a wonderful place to be.
So you guys, Jackson, you see the flash as Malachi lets loose with the lightning bolt scroll. What would Jackson like to do?
Like, oh, there is clearly some shit going on over here. I think I can pause the making of our camp for a moment to deal with whatever the hell's going on.
And they are aware of Jackson. They can see, obviously, that camps don't set themselves up, and so they are aware of Jackson. He is not. I have to move Jackson for a second. I have to move Jackson further. There we go. He is not invisible to them.
All right. And since I know that these are kind of were creatures, I'm like, oh, this is some bullshit. They're already coming for us. Okay, cool. I get my bow, run over. Where'd he go? Oh, I get my bow, kind of run over to this area right here where the lightning bolt originated from, but also just its decent cover.
Okay.
And what's the range to this one? You said that tent is no more, so
Yeah, it's still there, but there's a 5-foot diameter hole through it where the lightning bolt blasted through. And there's smoke and steam coming out from the piles of snow inside.
well, then I should have line of sight on this one.
Yes.
I will get one of my silver arrows
Okay.
and aim at that one, and I should still be within the short range of a longbow. So that's negates my horrible dexterity. So here we go. All right, but I'm still at a -2 anyway.
Yes.
Because I was tired. Well, I'm very tired.
Wow. So you knock this silver arrow, and you bring the you draw the bow back, and the bowstring goes twing and snaps.
Figures. That's what I get for trying to be cool.
Trying to do the rangery things.
Yep.
What does Dentry want to do?
Has Dentry been able to secure his makeshift lightning rod?
Roll a d6. No, he's still trying to get it, planted in this, in the logs and near the fire.
All right. Can Jackson, as a free action, tell Dentry to knock it off?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd allow that.
Dentry will forego his lightning rod plan for now, then, and just kind of toss it behind him.
Okay.
And he would drink a potion. He would drink his potion of giant strength.
Okay.
Is that my turn, or do I get like a turn action 2?
Yeah, I'd let you do an action 2. You should. It's good for Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah, quaff the potion, and you can do an action.
All right. Then Jackson will, not Jackson, Dentry will move his happy ass over to Boulder.
Okay. That boulder will give you, or will impose a -1 on their attempts to attack you. Is he ducking down?
No, he's attempting to throw the boulder.
Oh, he wants to throw the boulder. Yes, you can go ahead and do that.
Potion of giant strength. That's like,
yes,
his main thing is, and throw boulders.
Yes.
It's literally.
Yes, you can.
I have absolutely no idea what the stats are or anything for throwing a boulder.
Let me take a look. So, potion of giant strength.
I feel like throwing boulders would be awesome.
Throw boulders. The character may throw boulders for 3d6 damage with a range of up to 200 feet. Holy shit. And if you attack with a weapon, it will inflict double damage. Hold on here. What's it say? Potion duration. So your potion, roll a d6.
Roll a d6?
Yep. So your potion is going to last for the next 90 minutes, so 9
Oh
turns.
hell yeah!
And yeah, you can. Your weapons will inflict double damage. You can huck boulders for 3d6 damage up to 200 feet. The effects of this potion are not cumulative with other magic items that augment strength, like a girdle of giant strength. Which is interesting because I don't remember. Oh, it is in here. Okay.
The important thing is that he can probably move logs.
Yes, he
As
could.
once we're
Yes,
done with
he would be
battle,
able to pick up and move the logs, no problem.
Once we're done with this battle, absolutely. But I wasn't going to use it just for moving logs. That seemed a bit excessive.
Yes. So you want to huck a boulder. So you would roll a d20 plus your dex modifier.
Well, I have none, so it's a d20 minus 2 for the disadvantage of sleepiness.
Yes.
I am aiming right there.
Okay.
I want to just like drop one right, this giant boulder right on this guy.
Okay.
Or not.
So your boulder, you are not used to your strength.
I either overshoot, undershoot, or just like barely, but I scare the crap out of them with the boulder going flying past them.
Yeah, your boulder goes over their heads, over the wall, over this guy, and lands right here. And there's a big poof, big cloud of powdery snow that jumps up in the air from where this boulder lands. And the wereboars shit themselves.
Yeah, our attacks are really, we're pulling out some power moves here. I mean, they're seeing lightning and fucking boulders.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know how much
None of it's actually doing damage.
Well, that still, I mean, do you keep running towards that?
Yeah, I mean, but they are lycanthropes, so I mean,
Okay.
the lightning bolt was more scary than the boulder, to be honest. So, I mean, I'm sure it would hurt in a superficial manner, but it's not going to do any real damage to them because they can only be harmed by silvered weapons or magic.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure a boulder pinning them to the ground.
Yeah, it's going to be a problem, right? Yes. So Mavis, what would you like to do?
The fuck can I do? To do a guiding bolt.
Yes.
Okay. Down.
I want to take a look at something here. So you are the cleric. What?
Yeah, I think I can only drive away undead things. Maybe not.
And what level is Mavis?
7.
So Mavis, there is a spell that you may want to look into. The cleric spell of striking. So essentially, and I'm bringing this up because we kind of had a bit of a conversation about it. So striking, it is duration of 1 turn. It has a range of 30 feet. So you can cast this on other people. A single weapon of your choice is enchanted. It deals an additional 1d6 damage and is treated as magical. It is able to harm monsters which are normally only harmed by magical weapons. Essentially what striking is you are granting somebody else a paladin smite from 5e.
Okay, I'll do that. I only got...
It will last for 10 minutes. It'll last for 1 turn.
Alright. Well, I didn't ask for that in the morning, but
I'm 6th level, by the way.
6th level Borman or Malachi?
Malachi is a 6th level necromancer.
Yeah, necromancer. Yeah.
So, well, we asked that a little while ago.
Did you just get 6th level last game? Or?
Last game, yeah.
So yeah, did you gain any new spells?
Well, I get another 3rd level spell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
from the necromancer spell list. So
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and it's gonna be fear, and
that's a
you're
good one. Yeah.
you're gonna check that out here in just a moment.
Okay.
All right. Well, I did a guiding bolt on that person.
Hell
Okay.
yeah!
Or
So on
No more-
this guy right here.
I could go on next to it
Okay.
because I can't really see. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Well, it does. Yeah. I would say you would have you would have a small line of sight like on his arm. So yeah, you can do a guiding bolt. And so he needs to
Okay.
make a spell save. Save versus spells. And I think he just made it. He did. He just made it. So he will not glow, but he will take damage.
It's a D6, right? I think.
D6 plus 1. It works like a magic missile.
3.
Okay.
Not great.
They add up.
Yeah. Yeah. Any damage is good damage. So yeah, your guiding bolt slams into him, but fizzles on the sparkly glitter that it normally does. The wereboars. This dumb son bitch is. Oh, he made it. He is up on top of the wall, and he will then. Oh, and he scrambles over the wall. That's 40 feet of movement. He's got another 10. He's gonna run to there. These guys. Does he want to go through the fire? He is going to leap through the fire. And he will take he'll take D wait a minute. He's gonna take where's my there it is. What does it say? It says come on, where is my oil pot? There. So he'll take a D4 damage, whoever wants to roll D4 damage for him.
That's Cameron's fucking shit. She did all that fire.
Yep, it's your fire.
Yeah, you got to fucking roll the damage for your own fire there, Mavis or Alora. There, yeah. See, that's why.
I'm gonna get rid of that because it's in my way.
Okay.
See, if I had rolled it, it would have been
So,
less.
Another 3 points, and the smell of singed boar fur comes through. He is going to swing on. He's going to try and do a tusk on Borman. But probably not with a 10. What is his THAC0? 15. Yeah, no, he only hits AC 5, so he totally flubs that. This boar.
And they got a shit ton of movement.
Yeah, 50 feet.
Damn.
He is also going to try to tusk Foreman. And he, god damn, he fucks it up. Stupid dice roller. I thought you were doing this boar. Only make it that far. They figure they're in it now, so they're going to commit. Uh-oh. Okay. I need to look at my weather tables.
Whenever he goes, uh-oh, it's never good.
But I don't think it's us. They have to roll some kind of probably check or something to do jumps on these logs. If not, we're going to make them.
Okay, so everybody roll a d6.
I knew it.
That is
You have
3.
you have a 4 and 6 chance, so you got it. You got it.
Each person or each character?
Each character.
Okay.
I got a 5 and a 4.
Mavis 5,
3.
Laura 6.
Okay, so Alora doesn't get it. Mavis doesn't get it. Which one was it? Dentry or Jackson that got the 5?
Dentry.
So Dentry doesn't get it, but everybody else. So Borman, Malachi, and Jackson, you can hear deep rumbling in the distance, not thunder, and you can feel the ground kind of shaking.
Well, that's great.
From the north.
Huh.
Well,
What does that mean?
I think it means we need to get these logs off the fucking water and hope whatever that rumbling is doesn't fly or make that jump. I mean,
Jackson, roll a d6.
um,
Let's try that again. There we go.
So Jackson knows that there's rumbling. He's not quite sure what it is, though. Y'all gonna find out.
yeah.
I
It's
have
coming.
a bad feeling about this, and I think
We'll
it's going
see.
to involve the water.
What does,
Yeah, maybe so.
What does Borman want to do?
I want
You
to shove the
got-
dude off the bridge.
Okay, go ahead, and it would be just
Like,
a melee attack to try and shove him.
All right. What am I using? Dex or
It would be strength.
strength? All right. So, yeah, I made an 8.
Yeah, no, he holds his ground.
Fighting withdraw though. Can I do that?
Yes, you can. You can move
Go
half your
back
movement.
up. Yeah, we're just gonna go to right here.
Okay. What would Alora like to do?
Let's try and use my throwing dagger, the magic one.
Okay.
That works.
Yeah, now that Borman's moved back, you can easily attack a
Okay.
dagger.
So I got we're still at -2, right?
Yes.
Okay, so 14.
Hmm. And she's still THACO 19, right?
Yeah.
Just missed.
Damn
Like-
it. Okay.
Like you clipped like the top of the hairs on his head as that dagger swung through the air and flips around and comes back to her hand. What does Malachi want to do?
Yeah, so I'm just gonna kind of cast fear. It is a 60-foot long cone that's 30 foot wide in the end.
Okay.
So I should be able to get them all there.
So
Yeah.
60-foot long cone. Yes,
Ooh.
you can get them all.
Yeah, so all of them need to go ahead and save versus spells. They're gonna, if they fail, they have a 60% chance of dropping anything in their hands, and that's decreased 5%. But anyway, they're scared and they need to go the other way.
First guy fails.
Bye,
Second guy fails.
bye.
Third guy. No. Wait.
What?
Yep. See, look. So it just did it.
Yeah.
Hold on. I am copying and pasting this.
Oh, it's got the exploding symbol on it.
Yeah, and it shouldn't because exploding is not turned on. I did not ever click exploding. Inspect this. Console this.
Yeah, so the ones that are fleeing are gonna flee for 6 rounds at their maximum speed.
Or is that the penetrating? Oh, that's the penetrating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, that'll take some pressure off of his friends.
Okay.
Yeah, it's had all your rolls with the penetrating for a while now. I just scrolled back through the chat. Like, they've all had the little thingy on them.
Yeah, of course. Let me
It's good. Yeah.
turn that.
We like penetration.
Gig,
Let me re-roll him. He saves. He fails. So one of them saved. The other ones have failed their check.
Malachi will look out at him and go on, get.
So fear. So
Not you. You can
creatures in the
stay.
cone are struck with terror and will flee from the caster at maximum speed for 1 round per level of the caster. So they're going to run for what? 6 rounds?
6 rounds.
Wow.
And they have 60% chance of dropping dropping items. Fail. Succeed. Or I'm sorry. Fail.
Well, the
One
first
success.
one's-
1 success, 1 fail, 3rd success. So, what does he have on him? I guess is the question. Well, we will get to what he has on him. Since you're probably not going to loot in mid-combat. But, and then the question is... It does not fall into the river. It lands in the fire. On their turn, they will run away.
Yeah.
Jackson, what would you like to do?
Which one is the one that... Or I have no idea of knowing which one is scared to run, huh?
So this one is scared and is going to run. And let's see. Yeah, he's going to get that symbol. So this one in front. Oh, well, actually, they're both scared. They're both scared, and he is scared. They done feared.
Now, do I know that they're feared yet, or do I have to wait for them to run away to know this?
I mean, you would have heard the terrifying sound of Malachi casting this spell, some kind of echoing, terrifying sound, and these guys have a clear look of alarm, and they are turning to run. So you would know that they're
okay.
feared.
So I see those 3 being clearly feared, and I will go for this one,
Okay.
and I will attempt again to do a silver arrow.
Okay. There you go.
Well, I guess I have to ask. Well, I broke the bowstring before, right?
I would say, yeah. You'd have to restring your bow.
Okay, damn. I forgot about that.
I mean, that's such an amazing roll for you, though. I'm going to go ahead and give it to you.
Thank you. You are awesome.
It's the spectorial banjo playing guys, you know.
Yes.
Someone said, "We go skin them, boys," and you know the boars are like, "What?" And in your magic bow, it's a beautiful scene.
So it is. So you do max damage. So 6 points.
And it's silver.
Yes, and he is going to eat all of those 6 points because it is silver. And
Ooh.
where the arrow strikes him, you see that there's like a wisp of burning smoke that comes out of where the arrow is struck. Clear, and you can even this far away, you can hear a sizzling, and he lets out a howl.
Howl all you want. There's more where that came from.
Dentry, what would you like to do?
Right about now, I wish Dentry had like more movement, but he does not. Did Dentry see whatever was dropped fall off the person?
Sure. So let's find out what that is.
I mean, I'm more concerned about whether or not I'm aware of it before I throw a boulder and try and like just drop that whole log bridge by like breaking the boulder at it, chucking the boulder at the bridge.
Nice. Because that's like big damage stuff, you know?
Roll,
Yeah,
so Dentry, roll percentage.
Of course, you'd say something like percentage. 36.
So use what he drops. He had. I mean, they're wearing like torn clothing. He's got like Incredible Hulk purple pants that are torn, and like a rope belt. And there was a bag that fell from his the rope belt that he kind of had tucked in there, and it fell off as he was turning to run, and it fell into the fire.
Okay. Then I will probably not aim to knock all this into the water. Be like, wait, what was in the bag? Instead,
What's in the box?
I'm gonna try and kinda, yeah. I'm gonna take a step over to this boulder.
Okay.
And chuck it at the same one that got hurt, but kind of like an arcing thing to maybe pin him under the boulder.
Okay.
Even if I can't kill him, he ain't going nowhere.
I thought he was going to hit a 20.
I'm like another, but no.
Yeah.
12.
No, that is a miss.
Damn, that guy dropping that stuff really changed my plans because I was gonna just chuck the rock at this or run over to the log and just flip it all over.
We are not combat ready. If you destroy that bridge, nobody's going to be upset.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
next turn.
Yeah.
Next turn, then.
I mean, you know, I might have possessive pronouns, but a survival.
Yeah. I could imagine Borman be like, no, don't.
Yeah. Borman will complain about the loss of loot, no matter what the actual circumstances are. But
I think he would know that you can't spend loot if you're dead.
yeah, he would, but that will not stop the complaining about the loss of loot.
Okay. Mavis, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna use the ring of water walking to walk up to the bridge and try and trip him, like pull his leg out from under him.
Okay, go ahead and make a. It would be melee, so D20 plus your strength modifier. Minus 2.
All right. Not gonna work. 6.
Yeah, no, you. Well, he is.
Should have smacked him. Oh well, that wouldn't have worked either.
Yeah, you walk over there and you try to trip him, but you just, with the snow and whatnot, the fur on his ankles is kind of slippery, and you aren't able to gain purchase.
He just fucked it up again.
The wereboars, this guy is like, run away, and then he gets up to, well, we'll talk about that. You see this guy run away, and kind of he gets to the completion of his movement, and then kind of digs his heels in, and in a cartoonish like manner skids to a stop in the snow, and is acting like he's looking at something to the northwest.
It might be that dragon.
No,
those
it's potentially
barbarians.
worse than the dragon.
Okay, well,
Is this boar just chilling back here?
Oh shit! I forgot about him.
I just noticed it. Sorry. Sorry, guys.
I thought there was another one.
Sorry about that, y'all. I always ask the wrong questions.
it's cool.
Keeping it fair.
Oh,
He's got to make it.
That's
Yeah.
the wrong dice. Yeah, he's. See, it just did it again, motherfucker.
Your penetrating's not on?
Turn it on, turn it off, do this again, and now it's working. So it is randomly turning on penetrating dice is what it looks like.
It looks like it's still on.
Yeah.
Turn it off. All right, click it just once. Okay, there you go. It looks like it's off now.
It better fucking be off. It's only like the sixth time I've turned it off? Okay, so he does not make it over the wall, is the moral to that story. This guy, though, he just took a silver arrow. So he... Well, he makes his morale check, and he's just all kinds of pissed off. And he can't get past Jackson, so he's going to try to tusk Jackson.
I mean, Jackson is the one that shot him.
He hits AC 4.
Yeah, that's not going to do it.
No. So Jackson just kind of deftly knocks his tusk away at the last second, and he misses. You guys can see up here to the north west corner. You see, and I need a.
See, when he started talking about all the smoke it was making, I was worried.
Giants.
Nope. From here. And it is now traveled this far in one round.
Oh, fuck no. Avalanche.
Yep.
Really?
Big,
Oh no.
The thunder has caused an avalanche, and there is a wall of snow and debris, broken trees and rocks tumbling down the mountain, heading from the northwest to the southeast direction.
Hey, good thing we didn't set up camp over here.
And so
Yeah, that's true.
this wall of snow and debris essentially goes.
Oh, it might not cross the river.
From there.
Maybe.
I'm not banking on that.
Well, I don't know what to
There.
tell you. I mean, it's not like we're outrunning the shit, you know?
That's a good point.
So you can now see that there is a wall of snow and debris tumbling down the mountain, and it seems to be picking up speed every round. Next round, it is going to make it probably pile over the river. You're not confident that the river is going to stop it. Borman, what do you want to do?
Pray.
Well, no. I mean, I need to get behind something.
I'm going to get behind Dentry. Dentry will protect me.
No, I'm gonna go get and put myself behind this tree here.
Climb the tree.
Yeah, I'll climb up the tree a little bit.
Okay. Go ahead and make a roll a. You want to make a dexterity ability check at -2 or +2. Rather. Shit. If that's a 7, you probably still made it.
Yeah, I have an 18 dex.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, you climb up the tree. What would Alora like to do? Alora, who is on the broom and can probably outrun the avalanche.
I'm gonna scoop up Malachi and go up so that we're high up.
Okay, so
I'm going to jump on and smile, be like, "Hell yeah!"
okay.
I don't know. I can't
Band
communicate
goes,
that we're high up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
let's see. We can do the. Thought there was. Yeah, there's.
Just put him at the top of the tree.
We will give them
That
little
works.
wings.
Here, be up here. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
To show that they are flying.
And I was
I'm
flying.
flying. I'm flying.
Okay, so Malachi, you hop onto the back of the broom and book it on up with Alora towards the top of the tree. I mean, you're probably going to want to go higher than that because
Yeah.
this wall of snow and debris looks like it's going to swallow this tree.
Oh, shit.
Jackson, what would you like to do?
Well, that statement that you just made about it's going to swallow the tree tells me ain't no safe place to be, and Jackson can't get anywhere safer. But I think he's gonna just kind of be like, look at the wereboar and be like, we have bigger problems,
Right.
and do a fighting withdrawal to kind of tuck himself into a nestle of like this tree bridge thing here.
Okay.
And hope that that's like cover.
Okay. So you
Because I'm hoping that with the river there, it'll like kind of slow that part of it down a little bit.
Okay. So you can make an attack roll.
Where the hell? Oh, there. Okay.
Nice.
Well, I just beheaded it.
Yeah. So you, even with your -2, this wereboar is now headless. With your vorpal, you behead him, and
I was inspired to do something quickly.
yeah, yes. Nothing inspires people like an avalanche. So yeah, Dentry sees Jackson just kind of, I'm done with this guy, and just go duck under the end of the log. What does Dentry want to do?
Dentry is hoping that his strength will help out in the situation. He runs over here and kind of just like hunkers down, holding logs and just kind of like hoping it's going to brace enough to give them some level of maybe the avalanche kind of forks around them.
Okay.
He's just holding on for all his might with his giant strength.
What does Mavis want to do?
I'll run over here. I'll bust out that goat of traveling
Okay.
and ride it as far as I can.
Okay. Yeah.
The fucking goat. That would have been useful.
I forgot about the goat. Let's see here. That's a figurine of power.
The third one on the
Yeah. Let's
pile
see.
thing.
Ivory goat of traveling. Take a look.
She moving quick.
Hope so.
120 feet with a rider.
So yeah, he can move 120 feet, at most 24 hours. So this will be the third use of the goat.
Well, it's to save my life. I feel like it's pretty good.
Yeah. So which direction is Mavis booking it to? Is she going to the southeast or?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, so Mavis is essentially off the map. She just takes off running.
She can come back and like deal with us later.
Unbury you, maybe.
The wereboars who are feared.
That's a good question here. What's more terrifying, the spell or the giant wall of ice and snow?
Yeah, that is a good question.
It's still under the fucking magic theory.
These two are trying to scramble up and over this 20-foot wall. This guy is going to do the same. And he succeeds. He gets up to the top of the wall, which is unfortunate for him because he is now kind of, doing a Jesus Christ to catch the wall of snow and ice. The avalanche at this point
Oh shit.
So this avalanche of snow, ice, and debris, broken trees, and boulders plows over this area. It does not. Alora and Malachi are able to get up over it. Mavis is outrunning it, but only barely, because it is now moving at 120 feet per round. And Jackson and Dentry.
Fucked.
And Dentry.
Are
We'll
fucked.
unbury you. We'll come dig you up, and since Alora and Malachi are just hanging out over, it'll be easy to tell about where to look.
Go ahead and make a save versus breath for Jackson and
Okay. Where is that? 13 and 13. Okay, they're both at 13. Alrighty. Well, it was nice knowing y'all. Is that on a -2 or I guess a +2?
Yes, it is. Well, because you are using the logs, it'll be at a 0 because the logs are going to grant you a bit of protection. So one of them got a 4.
I don't even know if I'm supposed to go over or under.
You want to go or no? You want to go over. So one of them failed. And it looks like you both failed.
Well, it was nice knowing y'all.
Borman, you can make a save versus breath. Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah, I probably failed that. I'm pretty sure it did. I mean,
Holy shit.
yeah, I wanted to be over 13.
So everybody who failed is going to take 30 points of damage from the avalanche bashing into you.
I'm alive.
I'm alive.
Holy shit! All right.
Dang, y'all. You're hurting though.
I am, Dentry is like, I didn't like that. Jackson is like, is this heaven? Am I? He's delirious, but he's alive.
You are also buried in snow and ice.
We'll
Up,
get you out.
up to 11 feet deep. These guys up here, these guys all, well, he is obviously going to eat it. And these two are going to eat it. As well.
They're gonna get slammed into a wall.
This guy is going to get a save. He made his save. But he will take half of 30, so he takes 15. And is also buried under 11 feet of snow and ice. I would say that he is probably out of the fight. He's gonna. Hopefully, he'll be able to extricate himself. But 11 feet of snow being buried under it, that's a lot of snow.
And it's not magical.
Right? Yeah, at least it's not magical. So, Alora and Malachi and Mavis,
I'm start digging.
yeah, you see this avalanche kind of go and fall. It continues on, and it kind of starts to peter out, and some of it, of course, falls off the eastern cliffside. But yeah, you guys come back, and you can see that this entire area. You can't even see the river anymore because it is now under all 11 feet of snow.
Gosh, that sucks.
Oh,
Let's build an
Which might
awesome
be a
snow
saving
fort.
grace for us. Because the river is going to slowly move some of the snow there and give us a little like air bubble.
That's true. That's true.
We could dig out a cool snow fort and live in it tonight.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. What do I have?
But first, we got to get everybody out, right? So we'll have to
Yeah.
start digging and getting people out.
Yeah, this might be a good time to use polymorph other if anyone wants to be a giant digging creature.
Oh, I will gladly be some kind of creature for you, Alora, says Malachi. That sounds like a fascinating experience.
So I have just the creature for you.
Is it what are those big dog things? Those big wolf things? Like a warg or something? Because they could smell our friends in addition to digging really well. But
yeah. I need to look at polymorphs. Is it polymorph self or polymorph other?
Other. I gotta scroll.
Okay, so let's see here. What is there a limit? The cast transforms themselves into another being. The new form may not have higher hit dice than the caster's level. So you are level 7.
Hmm.
Or
wait, Alora's level 5.
Okay, so Alora's level 5. So a bullet is out because it's got 9 hit dice.
Hmm.
What is the name of that? Alora's Doom. So you could turn him into a 5 hit dice Onkeg, and he could burrow.
What do you think, Malachi? That sounds like fun?
That does sound like fun.
Okay.
Let's do it.
So you turn Malachi into an Onkeg. So this will last 6 turns plus 1 per level. Oh no, that's self. Others. Oh, he is permanently.
Wait, what?
Yeah, duration permanent.
I would not do it if I'd known that. So let's not say we did.
The subject truly becomes a new form. All special abilities are acquired along with behavioral patterns, tendencies, and intelligence.
It would say that on the scroll, right? Like it's permanent.
Yeah.
Okay,
there's an asterisk at the bottom. Warning. may cause permanency and
so
rectal
we need to
leakage.
use that against someone that we don't like is what that one is for.
If the subject dies, it returns to its original form.
Oh. Okay.
So he's like permanently that until death.
Until death.
Yeah.
So do you want to be an Onkeg for a while, or would you rather be something else?
I don't.
Hold on, I'll be right back. I need to go get something to drink.
I don't like being a human.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
Yeah. The best thing I can come up with is we just dig out with hands and stabs and shit. You know.
Does Malachi have any of the goats?
I have like a war goat or some shit.
Okay.
I've got a spectral steed, but it's not really.
That's not gonna.
Yeah, that's not gonna help.
The goat won't dig. It's still hanging out. Hmm.
Okay, so what did you guys decide to do?
He's preferring being a human for now.
Yeah,
So
I don't blame him.
so we're just gonna dig at it like
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
Okay, so
mhm,
you guys are going to be digging.
for a while.
Where are you going to start your digging?
Below, well, Alora and Malachi were hanging out over the tree where Borman was.
Okay.
Is the top of is did we see the tree get plowed over or anything or can
Yeah.
but we were hanging out right over him, so we
Right,
would go just down from there.
right. So you guys go down and start your digging. Mavis, you seeing this peter out, you're still on your goat. I would imagine you probably turned around, and now that the avalanche danger has gone, you would turn around and come back. Are you join them and are proceeding to dig? And you see the top of the tree. The tree has tilted and moved, bent down, towards the direction that the avalanche was coming. And so I can get rid of this, I think. There we go.
But they're all trying to dig themselves out at the same time, right? Probably.
Yeah,
I
I
know
mean,
they can't do as much, but
Borman
still.
could maybe get the 30-foot rope to stick straight up. The
Possibly.
magic rope.
So, Borman, Jackson, and Dentry make a Constitution ability check. So you want to roll under your Constitution, and you are still at. You're going to be at +2. Is that beneath your con?
No, I don't think so. My con is 11, so no.
So Borman is actually unconscious. What about Jackson
Oh,
and Dentry? Did you guys? I know one of you got a 4
It really
or
depends on
6.
if I rolled in which order I rolled them.
Who do you want to be conscious?
I mean, Dentry got the 4,
Okay.
Jackson got the 16.
Did Jackson roll under his Constitution?
Oh yeah, easily. Oh no, Jackson no. Jackson no.
So
Jackson missed it.
so Jackson is unconscious. Borman is unconscious. Dentry though is conscious. Are you digging yourself out? What are you doing?
Well, let's see here. I've just braced myself against all of this. I'm probably holding on to Jackson
Oh
to
yeah,
like support him.
yeah. You have a grip on Jackson, and you are partially under these logs. The logs have actually shifted and are kind of tilted up on the northern side, so they're at an angle. This snow just plowed under them.
All right. Well, I'm probably like wiggling one of the
You do
trunks leaning.
you do still have your giant strength gone.
Yeah, so I'm probably like wiggling this trunk to kind of like rock it back and forth to make kind of an opening.
Okay, okay. So, uh,
Like I'm holding on to Jackson easily because the giant strength, and I'm just using all my other strength to just rock this tree branch and don't die, little friend. We're getting out of this today.
so about it
I'll
takes you
scare
guys
Lydia.
about another hour. So you're all now at a -3 to attacks and ability checks, due to just bone tiredness. And but you are able to get to your injured and unconscious members that are buried. And Dentry is able to dig his way out from under the snow, and the ruins are completely covered.
The ruins are ruined.
Ruins are ruined. Yeah, I mean you can walk right over the top of them. They're under 11 feet of snow and ice.
Let's immediately make camp and start downing some health potions. Getting healed would be wonderful,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah, line up for your healings.
Yes.
Yeah,
So,
Borman has 2 hit points.
So I can give out 3 of them until I rest. Oh, wait, 4 until I rest. And
How about his Gentry and Jackson?
What about us? What?
everyone's down 30, aren't they?
Oh yeah.
well, half
Okay.
half the party's down 30.
I mean, everyone who got buried is down 30.
Yes.
So,
Did Alora finally come back? Like, hey guys, what's up?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So a bit, but she, because of the avalanche, she will not be able to do any foraging, for the herbs for her healing salve. So you would not be able to get double your hit points from rest.
Okay. Okay, who's taking the first healing?
Up to you guys.
I'll take the first, and then go Jackson, and then go Gentry.
You get 7 back. I rolled a 6, so that's good.
I'm gonna piss in the ocean. Did the level go up?
Okay, next person gets 6 back.
That was Jackson.
Okay, and then, oh man, Gentry got 2 back.
It's cool. He's still
I'm-
higher than Jackson is.
No, I'll give. So I have 4 to give out. So I'll give him the last one.
No. Gentry still has more than Jackson right now.
Oh,
Even though
okay.
he only got 2.
All right. So
Give it to
I guess
Jackson.
Jackson will take 5 more points back. And then anybody that drinks a potion, let me know. We have 8 altogether.
Borman
also
will drink
rest.
1.
Okay.
Passing out
And-
potions
I
like
think
they're
each of us will take one.
passing out
Oh,
healing
okay.
potions like they're cans of Bud Light.
So it's a D6
Okay.
plus 1. Is that what they are?
That's right.
So Borman gets another 3, but
Gentry, roll a d6.
Can I roll my healing first?
Yes, you can roll your healing first.
I want to heal. Oh, sweet. Okay. And then you said roll a d6.
Oh.
I got a 2.
So as you, in the process of you using your giant strength to wiggle that log, and you're making the hole bigger, a partially burnt leather bag falls down the log right into your lap.
inside is an eyeball. And the only way to test it is to plug yours out and replace it.
No. Inside.
It would have been fucked up if that had been exactly what it was.
Oh, yeah, because then people would have been calling foul. They'd be like, how the fuck did the dude know that the other dude did the dude stuff?
Inside this leather bag, this partially burnt leather bag, is 1,000 gold pieces.
Well, it's that was all worth it then, wasn't it, Chris?
Yeah, that made it worth it.
Sure, yeah.
I'm also granting the party 500 XP for surviving the avalanche.
Ooh, good. Thank you.
I mean, 30 hit points of damage has got to be worth something, right?
That
So
could have been worse.
you guys camp for the night. Everybody can roll. So this is going to be a D3. Roll a D6. 1 to 2 is 1. 3 to 4 is 2. 5 to 6 is 3.
All right.
1 and a 2.
Borman's up to 14 now.
Oh, for HP we're getting back, or
Yeah, from
I don't
from
have
camping.
I don't have to worry about that. I can just get spell slots back, which
Right.
is great.
And you guys can complete a long rest.
Oh,
You don't have to worry about any wandering monsters. The avalanche has kind of made the area eerily quiet.
Okay, I'm gonna change
Do we
my
find any
level.
random bodies of wildlife among the snow near us?
Um,
Yes, no.
yeah, you find that one of the bodies of the mules is down here, just completely shattered and broken.
That's what they eat, like horses. They eat horse meat frozen in Siberia, so
Yeah.
we probably tuck in.
Yeah,
That's
oh,
pretty close.
Be
what
good.
is that country that's just south of Russia and north of China? Mongolia.
Mongolia.
Oh,
Mongolia.
Yeah,
Fish meat is common there.
it's it's been an honor to eat ass with the rest of you.
So yeah, you have a rousing meal of mule stew that night, and
Ass stew.
ass stew, yes, and ew, that's that that makes it way worse. And
No.
so yeah, so pretty much the ruins are now ruined, and you can't really explore them because they are. I mean, I suppose if you wanted to.
I mean, we're not going anywhere for a while anyway because we got to take a few days to rest after all that.
So this
Man,
is
if we're smart, we go back to the cabin and do that.
What cabin?
The Ranger Rick cabin.
Oh,
but we were gonna explore around here, their ruined things, to find something. So we don't want to go all the way back to the cabin, do we? It took us several days to get here, didn't it? Yeah.
yeah. So yes, you are
But I
all
guess
the
we
way
can't do anything about the snow.
up
So
here at
guess we
Gurnstrahp.
have
Yeah,
to.
I mean, you could take several days to unbury the ruins, but at this point, there's not.
Man,
Yeah,
Which way is the weather turning? Is it starting to warm up? Do we think the snow will melt?
that is a very good question. Let me see what that said for how long this lasts. So this thunder there throughout the night there is more thunder going on. This will last probably another day.
We gotta hunker in for this day and just try to do our best. Is what I think.
Okay. So
Maybe we can move a good bit away from the site so we're not on top of the werebears' last known home.
they're crushed. I don't think they're making it. But
yeah,
yeah,
no, yeah, and
I guess let's head back to the cabin though. I mean, fuck it.
you want to start heading back towards the Volchpion cabin?
Yeah.
I think because it's buried in an avalanche, it's going to be, unless we get some means of unburying it that's magical, I don't want to fuck with it. It's too
I
much.
agree.
I would say you can make it back to the Volchpion cabin in 2 days, and so in that 2 days, an additional 2 feet of snow falls. But let's
We
see.
get 2d3s of healing though, right?
Yes.
So that's 2, 3 total. And we can and the cleric and the witch can use cure light wounds spells at the end of the day.
Yes, I would say so.
Yeah. I should be able to.
Yeah.
Um,
And the witch, since you've moved out of the avalanche area, you actually get an additional D3 because she's able to forage now.
Feel free
Awesome.
to roll a d6 and yeah, because we're gonna rest another night and I'll get the spell book.
Yeah. Won't even hurt you. So that's 4. I'm at 27 hit points now.
So the thunder is lasting in another 2 days. These thunder clouds are just hanging out over the region for an additional 2 days. But there's no more avalanches in those 2 days. And you make it back to the Volspion cabin. And you are able to kind of hunker in and warm up for the night. Let's see if there's anybody here this time.
I would love to steal from somebody while we rest.
There's nobody in the
Oh,
the lodge hall and in the common room upstairs. There's nobody in the cabin. It is still empty, but at least you have a fireplace. You're able to warm up. How long are you going to stay at the Volspion cabin?
Forever. We live here now.
This is
Quest is over. After that, I don't want to do shit for more.
well, I mean, we went and we checked that place out, and it got bowled over by a fucking avalanche.
Yeah.
I mean, and so the choices are to wait until the weather breaks and go back after all the snow melts. The avalanche.
I
will
mean,
be
it
left.
is now the beginning of winter. I mean, the snow's not going to melt until end of spring, early summer.
Let's
Yeah.
go south, I guess, in a couple days.
So yeah, you've got. So let's
We'd
see
like
here.
to cap our hit points off and get everybody healthy before we leave.
For real.
Yeah. So yeah, you can stay and cap your hit points off. You can.
And we've got tons of ration shit. So
you know that to the southwest there is supposedly a temple of giant ruins that has some potential for loot. Or, I mean, it's up to you, wherever you want to go. There's also the Prospector's Cabin down here. There's a Wood Elf village all the way down south, but that seems a bit excessive travel.
Stupid avalanche.
Right.
We had a freaking wereboar. Like, there was definitely going to be loot there because that's where they hang out.
Well, I mean, we were told a direction from Zothoheim, and we marked it on the map. And just because no map has told us that there's a fucking X there, I mean, I'm kind of thinking we should go there and look around, and maybe even take a time to explore the cliff line on either side, because that is where I think we might find the entrance.
Well, this is as good as any other spot over here on the side. Let's go for it.
Yeah. So
Okay.
we're going to head to the green circle.
Rule it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, just because you didn't map it on the map didn't mean that we unlocked it to get marked on the map, right?
True. That is true.
I just drew a circle. I don't remember what's happening.
Well, those were the clues to where this.
Yeah,
Is
you basically surrounded it with speculation. So that's the area that you believe that the mine might be.
And what are we doing here? I don't necessarily know that I like what you're doing. I guess that doesn't really matter at this point in time.
Yeah, that show, there's a lot of rolling you're doing over there.
I know, man. He's got that song, what, Limp Biscuit?
Rolling.
Yeah.
What Limp Bizkit never thought they'd be a theme song in D&D. Rolling,
I
rolling,
know,
rolling,
man.
rolling.
Yeah.
Limp Bizkit. Ugh.
It's been a
Well, you
long
know,
time since I
and
thought
then,
about
and then
that.
he's touring with Garth Brooks because the Thunder rolls, and
The Thunder did roll.
they did. They're having a good time together.
The
You
Thunder,
know,
the Thunder rolled 30 points of damage.
but it
Yeah,
did.
right over you.
Fucking sucks.
So
I used that lightning bolt.
the first day of travel from the Vulture Beyond cabin, you make camp, and are you foraging for food? Are you hunting? What are you doing?
Yes,
Probably
Okay.
both.
So
we're trying to make the best out of the environment. I would think. I mean, that's the best way to go about things, is it not?
Mhm.
And we're also trying to look for landmarks and stuff. So we do need to kind of poke about.
Scopty goes out and is able to bring down a elk, and so for food, if you guys want to forage for nuts and berries and wild cabbage.
I'm not good at finding berries and nuts.
1 and a 6.
Jackson can do
Somebody.
some hunting.
Yeah, so whoever got the 1 has foraged for some nuts and berries. So you guys have a pretty good dinner going, and yeah, you got plenty of nuts and berries and
Yeah.
wild herbs. So you guys have a pretty good meal, but you're late in the evening. You again over the top of the trees, like a good distance over the top of the trees. You see the shadowy form in the darkness of a dragon.
You know, maybe we need to talk to these dragons.
Maybe. We talked to 1, and they were cool.
Yeah, we had a good result, and you know, the other one we kind of did our thingy against its will, but I mean, we don't have to advertise that. Do you want to call out?
The weather is clear and sunny. It's between negative 29 degrees and 10 degrees Fahrenheit. So at night, it's probably on the lower end towards the negative 29. But the sky is clear, and it looks like this front will be through for about the next couple of days.
What color is this dragon?
Well, it is dark. So go ahead and roll everybody can roll or every character can roll a d6.
2 and 4.
3 and 4.
4 and 4.
So, Cameron, you rolled a 2 and a 4.
Yes.
Who got the 2?
Maybe.
So Mavis, you can kind of see the moonlight glint off of the scales of this dragon, and you can tell that this is the gold dragon that you spotted earlier.
Call out to it.
Hey!
Yeah.
Hey,
Mr. Dragon. Yeah.
Oh,
Mr. Goldblocks.
Cameron would have Peter Pants laughing last night. I actually woke up this morning. That was the first thing I thought of, and I immediately started laughing again. So they ran in. They met these aliens that are kind of like they're like birds. They're avian humanoids, and of course Wes is playing a dolphin humanoid. And you know dolphins they're quite rapey. They want to fuck everything, and so they were joking about whether or not his character was going to meet one of the hens, and the aliens got all butt hurt and bent out of shape because kind of like kind of like Native Americans are upset when somebody uses the term squaw.
They're like, hens. Getting mad.
And the other player goes, "Yeah, that's their word." So fucking funny. Oh shit. So yeah, you call out to this gold dragon, and this dragon, well,
Doesn't care. He's
Mavis.
busy.
Mavis, roll 2d6, and you can add or subtract your charisma modifier.
That's not good.
But I am going to give you an automatic +1.
Okay, so 10.
That's pretty interesting. So it is flying overhead, and it kind of circles, kind of looking down at you guys, and it seems indifferent. It just doesn't really seem that interested in you, but it does know that you're there.
Anybody else with better charisma want to try and call out?
I
Borman
want to
would
use my
say-
knowledge of the animals, of the natures, and the stuff, and try.
Okay.
I don't even know what that means.
Hmm.
I mean, I can get it to come around. It's just,
It's not
You
gonna
know.
like you afterwards. Yeah.
well, no, that's not what I was thinking. You guys
Oh.
think so little of me, but if the party is okay with me spending 1,000 gold piece gem, I could pull out a gem worth 1,000 gold piece and go, I have an offering for a moment with your time and perhaps your ear.
That is a good idea. We are wealthy. Please do that.
Okay, so Borman, you can go ahead and roll 2d6, and you can add your charisma modifier, and you get a +2 on top of that.
Eight.
Okay. Hold on just a moment.
And then when it comes down, we're going to gank it.
I mean, if the pen didn't be very good, I'm kind of worried that like anything else we do is going to be useful. But
So, at first, Jackson kind of tries to be all naturey ranger-like, and he calls out, and the dragon at first kind of goes from being uninterested to being kind of
offended.
pissed off, and then Borman comes up and he goes and holds up a tasty snack of a gem, and this gold dragon kind of changes his demeanor back to not real certain about you guys, and it comes down and lands towards the edge of your camp and leans down and it looks at you and then kind of lets out a rumbling, what do you
Well,
want?
not-
Why are you in my hunting grounds?
Oh,
We're looking for the mine.
that start with a D.
Drothamstone.
Yeah. Yeah. We're looking for the entrance of Drothamstone. Yeah. Alora says that, right?
Yeah, if Alora says that, Alora can roll 2d plus her charisma modifier +2 because Borman is still holding up the gem.
Oh, I will just kind of. I'm not really sure what to do with it here. He has no hands. Do I just throw it in his mouth?
Yeah, Borman kind of tosses it towards the dragon, and it reaches out with one of its claws and grabs it.
Well, I didn't roll super great. I got 7 altogether.
So the dragon is still uncertain. He's like, "Thank you for the gem."
Yes, sure it might look valuable. Oh, I'm not talking to Alorius. I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
Is there a price we could pay to learn the entrance where the entrance of Drothamstone is?
He says the dragon tells you. He says, "Yes, I know where Drothamstone is. The dwarves dug too deep. I was here when they disturbed it."
What kind of gems can we offer him? Who has those? Is it Borman?
Borman has the gems. If you're like, if you need more gems, Borman will be like, well, what? How about a piece of jewelry worth 900 gold pieces?
And then we'll leave his hunting grounds alone once we find the.
Yeah, as you offer him he's holding up in his gigantic claws. He's kind of looking at this 1,000 gold piece gem that you gave him, and he's like, "This will definitely make up for you traveling through my mountain hunting area." And then when you bring up the 900 gold piece jewelry, he goes, "That is approaching the cost of knowledge."
Awesome.
I'll give him another 1,000 gold piece. Yeah, another 1,000 gold piece gem. Now I'm only down to 25 of them. But okay.
He says, if you're searching for Drothamstone, you are heading in the correct direction. And
Thank you.
That's awesome.
No, you wouldn't happen to want to trade for a magic weapon? I've got gems.
No, he is not interested in trading.
We're wanting to go down into Drothamstone and put down what was once brought up.
And he laughs and he says, the dwarves dug deep into the mountain and they went into the lair of a stone dragon.
Oh, jeez.
Well, that's wonderful. But I happen to have a potion of control dragon, and he'll pull it out. And
why you advertise that? Huh?
This has it's good for gold, red, and stone. And the fact that I'm not using it against Mr. Gold here should know that I'm on his side.
So he the dragon considers that and says that is most kind of you, unlike your people to act in that manner.
So we might be okay in mind, so that's good.
Yeah. Well,
he basically says, if you are going into Drothamstone, I will probably not ever see you again.
Well,
that's
then we won't have to pay your tax. That's for sure. Anything you can tell us about stone dragons that we might need to know about?
He says, knowledge is not free.
Oh, your tax will be
okay.
All right. Well, I'm taking this out of the party funds.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'll do another 1,000 gold piece gem. Puts me down to 24.
Okay. So he tosses him another 1,000 gold piece gem, and he catches it.
I mean, everybody, right? This is good shit. If he can tell us things,
so
right?
he tells you that stone dragons are rare. In fact, they haven't been active until until the dwarves dug into Drothamstone. They hadn't been seen for 200 years. He says, but they would usually lair deep in the mountains. They range in multiple colors, with a reddish orange on the underside of them and a blue along their back. They have 6 legs, and they are one of the few dragon species that are incapable of flight. They do not have wings. Their breath weapon is a 70-foot long cone of petrification, which is save versus breath or be turned to stone. There is a 20% chance of them being able to speak and cast 4 first-level spells, and about 40% of the time they are sleeping.
All right. So that's our gimmick. We sneak up on it in its sleep, and we cut its head off, and we enjoy its loot pile. And,
I thought we'd pour the potion in its mouth or something while it was sleeping.
Oh no, we drink the potion and we control the dragon. Is what I thought.
I swear you've explained that to me before, and I forgot. But, yeah.
But it's the thing is though is that
Details, you know.
when it wears off, the dragon is very upset. that is like so. Whatever we do, we got to do it. Yeah,
We gotta find the loop and then get out, and it's probably in the fucking dragon's treasure hoard.
probably. What does Mister Gold Dragon have any?
So he tells you.
Oh, we got a map.
Are they inherently good or bad?
He tells you that the stone dragon in Stone that was awakened is named Baraxius, and that she, that the dwarves dug into her lair, woke her up. Evidently, she was very angry at this, and she destroyed the gnome or destroyed the dwarves to the last man, woman, and child.
Wow.
Well,
He said,
That is
"Wise
not a
people
good
don't go into Stone." He says, "You're not the first to search for the lost mine.
Mhm.
Nobody has returned."
well, we are like a pesky STD. We just keep coming back, and it's just how it works.
And he does tell you that Baraxius is capable of speech, and she is a spellcaster.
All right.
Well, thank you. That's valuable information.
It is, yeah, definitely.
He also tells you that, I mean, I don't know how he would necessarily say it. Stone dragons generally are of neutral alignment. They are self-serving. They don't really care about the forces of law or chaos. They care about themselves, which is one of the reasons why gold dragons kind of like, I don't really. They do their own thing. They don't dislike them, but they're certainly not what he would choose for dragonkind. But he tells you that Baraxius, perhaps in her anger at the dwarves, that she has become more and more erratic. He says that she leans more towards the evil side at this point, taking out her rage on other smaller folk. He believes that she's more chaotic.
Yeah. So we need to put her down, and then when we do it, we'll have trophies.
We'll have a big dragon head to mount on the wall of our manor.
We killed one dragon this game.
Yeah, that was because we marionetted that motherfucker.
Yeah, maybe we'll get lucky and we'll be able to do it again.
Hey, dragons are easy to kill if they fail their saving throws.
Yeah.
That's what I've learned.
Well, that's usually the situation with almost anything.
Yeah.
And so the gold dragon kind of ends its evening with you guys, allowing you to go back to rest and basically leaves saying, good luck, and takes flight with its fistful of tacks that it has given you, or that you have given it.
Well, yeah. Toodaloo. Thank you.
You can all get another D6 worth of hit points for rest.
We capped off at the thing.
Oh, that's right.
We should all be full.
You should all be
full.
So, let's see how unlucky you are.
We now have a location to. Yeah. We now have a location to go to, so that's pretty good.
You guys want to hunt again, or?
Sure.
You make 2 hunting rolls and 2 foraging rolls.
You have to get a 1 to succeed at foraging, right?
Yeah, unless you are the ranger, who is 1 or a 2 in 6 chance.
Okay, I failed it.
No,
I hunted successfully.
Okay.
I did. Yeah, good, because I didn't on either day.
All right. So yeah, you were able to hunt successfully. and you didn't have to deduct any of your iron rations. But I assume you're heading straight for Drothamstone.
That's right.
All right.
Yeah. We would have pretty much found it, probably. Maybe.
Maybe. It was pretty close.
Yeah.
And look at, I didn't expect you guys. Once again, thanks to random rolls, I didn't expect you guys to get that far.
Well, you know, we called out to the dragon. We all took our nuts out and put them on the table and dared you to hit them with a hammer, and you didn't. You didn't do it, and so now we're reaping the rewards. You know, and we're all happy about that.
I am quite certain I will be stealing that analogy.
How the fuck? Oh, there it is. So last night when we were having all the problems, I closed my browser mid-game and dumped the cache, and this weird thing happened. So my game screen, the dark mode, of course, went off because that's something that's saved in the cache, but which I kind of expected. But the weird thing about it is that a lot of the new stuff that Roll20 added is gone, but it's a mix. So I got the new toolbar, but the windows don't have the rounded edges, and a lot of this stuff actually works better. So I don't dislike it. I'm still pissed about the fucking dice roller, but whatever they did over the last holiday weekend, they really posed it. It's really weird though. It's like an in between state. Remove all that.
What would be nice if locating Drothamstone was worth 10,000 experience points. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe 15. You know.
on just a moment.
Yeah.
Hold on.
So we should go to the alarm area first.
Yeah.
We caught you off guard. It's understandable.
There we go. That's better.
Oh, this is different.
There we go.
All
Are
right.
you guys on the map? So each one of these squares is 10 feet. Oh.
Okay.
I'll throw you on as a map piece. I'll throw you on as a token. So as you can see, this area is quite large. Oops. Holy shit, as is entry.
There's some little buildings. Huh?
Yeah.
I
And
can
then
check
there's
those
just
out.
towers and shit.
Mhm.
There's all kinds of stuff to look at. All these little buildings look interesting. There's this gate. This depends on where we're coming from.
Two, three, four, five, six. Okay, so you guys come from down here. You kind of have to go around a glacier that is towards the northern end of this area and kind of loop around. So you're coming up from the south, and there is a copse of trees here. Let me. So. So through the trees, you can see here that there is a large arch that kind of towers above the tree line, and it is in a partially ruined state. But the these trees, there's a snowy pine forest. These trees are huge. They're 30 to 50 feet tall, and you can see that this carved granite arch is about 80 feet tall. And jutting out of the landscape is rocky mountainous terrain. There are large crags that stick out, and there is this forest approach through to the arch. There is a fresh layer of snow on the ground that has fallen in the past week, but you are able to approach however you like. Jackson, you don't see any tracks in the snow whatsoever. Not even wildlife.
The,
I have
you
a
think we
bad
can
feeling about this.
Right, but you've got the speedy, fast movement and sneaky. Do you want to, maybe run up and touch base with that rock wall through here, see if there's another pass other than.
I'll do a little recon.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean you have the hood.
Yeah.
Have the hood and the boots of
the ninja
speediness.
mask.
Yeah. This is all the shit you're supposed to shine at.
Borman, are you activating your ring?
I'm gonna let Jackson use it.
Well, he's already got the elven hood. The
I
elven
know. So
I mean, they only
if
have a
he-
1 in 6 chance of seeing him.
but if they see him and he has to hit a motherfucker, he can make a little movement and then fucking hit that ring and be invisible and get away.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
So it's my escape strategy if I'm seen.
Yeah. Bring this back to me, motherfucker. And real friendly and brotherly way.
Okay.
Put like a kick me sign on his back as he walks away.
So Jackson, where are you heading?
Stop that. Stop. Damn it. Okay. You said you guys want me to try and find something other than this?
Yeah, go take a look. But if there's a crack in these rocks that we can squeeze through, if there's anything in there, that's a choke point. So if we can not go
What's
through
the
the
deal with
choke
this?
point. Oh, I don't know what that is either. That looks like a place where people could shoot fucking ballistas down upon us.
I'm gonna scout this to see if there's any kind of lookoutage.
Okay, go ahead and you can move your exploration movement, right? Keep in
So
mind
these
each
10
of
foot
these
squares.
is 10-foot squares.
Okay, pues.
Yeah. We're just gonna wait. the rest of us, right?
Where'd my ruler go?
Should be the third from the
It's
bottom.
just above the dice.
Yeah, third from the bottom.
Thought so, but now it's doing this weird little like. Oh, I see now.
I can see clearly.
Okay. So I can get there and back easily.
That's what I'm saying. You're built for this shit.
So you, right about in here,
Get spotted.
you trigger a trap.
Damn it.
Out of the snow, a scything blade springs up and hits you.
I definitely avoided making a last minute.
That's right.
For 10 points of damage. The scything
Oh,
blade comes up and
man.
slices you with a rusty hoe blade.
Ooh.
Yeah, that hurt.
Yeah. You can only use pimp bandages on a hoe blade.
You have to clean the wound with Goldschlager.
Yeah.
Goldschlager and Jägermeister.
At that point, I realized I need to be more cautious. And so, knowing that I'm probably not going to find anything, I start actually looking for traps as well.
Okay. You can roll it.
Coming back or to get
Yeah,
healed?
Well, I'm going to keep going.
Okay. So,
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
you don't see any traps.
Ain't no
But-
trap.
Right.
I don't even see the trap that hit me.
But you
Fuck it.
you make it all the way. And so this you are beneath a tower. It looks like it is an ancient watchtower of clearly of dwarven construction, and it is carved from the bedrock of the mountain itself. These towers are 30 feet tall, carved directly from the bedrock. There are parapets on the top with ancient dwarven shields hanging from each of the parapets. On the top of the towers, and each of those shields is painted depicting different dwarven clans. Roll a d6. So you can see that on top of the tower, you can see that there is some movement up there, and they look like dwarves.
Huh. All right. I will retrace my steps back the way I came
Okay.
and tell the party that there's definitely people in the lookout tower. When I get back, I'll ask for a little bit of healing.
Yes. So yeah, he comes back and kind of flips his hood back, and you can see that he's bloodied.
So
Wow.
I found a few things. One, there are traps. Two, there are living dwarves up in that tower over yonder.
With
Three?
with your two,
I need healing.
you can see that the dwarves that are on top of that tower appear to be short, scrawny-looking dwarves. They don't look like the full-bodied dwarves that you've met in Zalatoheim. These guys, they appear kind of underfed. But at 30 feet tall, up on a parapet, that's about the most that you could see.
Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, they're probably just the remnants of the people that live here, and they might be willing to give us information if they thought we would take care of the stone dragon.
Maybe.
You
All
can
right.
attempt to negotiate with him if you'd like.
Yeah. Well, I
say
mean,
we'd be careful if we're gonna go there, just because traps.
All right. Well, I mean, I'll walk forward looking for traps as we head.
And I'll give you 5 points of healing back.
I'll take it.
So-
Can can we circumvent and come up around this way and head up that way?
Sure. And you do find some traps. You find that there are more of these scything blades hidden beneath the snow. Um, uh, Seems pretty random.
I give you back your ring, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Good looking out.
So are you activating the ring? What are you doing?
No, I'm just headed on that way, and I'm thinking people are just kind of coming behind me a little, 30 or 40 feet behind me.
Okay.
Once we get
I'm
close, I want to put my hood back on
Okay.
and do a bit more like internal recon of this structure if possible.
Okay. So you basically you wait a turn and then bring your hood back up because it takes what 10 minutes for you to. Yeah.
I figure we took a few minutes to like talk about it, discuss it.
But I mean,
I don't think
in
we're
theory-
rushing this process at all.
no, man, we're not rushing it, and I mean, I should be relatively hidden, just on skill of trying to stay in the shadows and creep forward, looking for traps.
So you're trying to be stealthy.
Yeah, I'm just not activating the ring just yet. I think if they fuck around and disappear and then I disappear, that might make them think differently about the situation. I don't know. We'll see. Well, whatever.
Go ahead and make a whoever can make a move silent check. Because remember, to hide in shadows, you can't move, but you can move silently.
I made mine.
Okay.
And I'm up front. So plus I have the boots of move silently, so I'm quiet no matter what the fuck I do.
Right.
I think the broom's silent,
Yes.
right? I don't have to
As the
do
broom
that.
flies around, it sounds kind of like a lawnmower. Leaves a black trail of oil smoke behind it.
I got a 4 for Mavis, so she's probably being loud as shit over by this tree.
Every tree branch that can snap and crackle under her feet is doing.
Maybe I should just stay behind them. That seems wise.
Yeah, hang back.
Yeah, so hang back. I'll get Alora will get a little closer.
I think.
I mean, we're going to parlay, and if they're watching for dragons, we are not dragons.
Okay, so it's okay if they hear us?
So
I think. I mean,
okay.
So Jackson, you've got a 3 in 6 chance for moving silently. So go ahead and roll a d6.
I mean, one person trudging along is different than 5. I mean,
Nope. I'm being.
You think you're being quiet.
Yeah, 2 people trudging along is louder than 1, but it's not that bad.
But we're not right next to the sneaky one who is Borman. He's a little bit ahead of us.
Yeah, I'm a good bit ahead, prodding and looking. I'll roll you some looking for traps, and I probably would have found them. And
so looking,
this is
looking
trying
back,
to stick to the shadows.
So now that you know where to look, you guys look back up at the top of this tower, and you now don't see anybody at the top of the tower.
Oh, weird.
Duergar turn invisible. We know that.
Okay, they're gonna have a hard time sneaking up on us in the snow, though.
That's right. So we will look in the snow for tracks as could be appearing, and we'll continue to the tower.
I would definitely do a look for tracks thing.
Yeah, go ahead and make a tracking check. Wow, you really nailed that. Yes, you see that in the snow there are a series of tracks that have gone in random directions throughout the forested area.
Like wildlife or humanoid?
They are boot tracks.
Oh.
They're probably pissed that we found so many other traps.
There are definitely people walking amongst this forest. I say semi-quietly,
Let's
and we
continue
are
on
not
to the
alone.
tower. Yeah. Let's continue on to the tower and see if we can make contact. And if these are the remnants of the dwarves that once lived here, they'll probably want to help us when they know that we're going to kill the dragon.
I have a feeling they might be cursed or something by the dragon. Like, why wouldn't they have left already?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, dwarves don't like being run off their homeland. They're proud people.
That's true. They'll
Yeah.
tell us
They're
if they
known
do
for
it.
their stubbornness, not their intelligence.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we're just gonna, and then if I can just go right along the outside here, kind of off the map, kind of creeping up to the tower.
Okay.
So you coming right around the side of the tower, or you going through the entrance?
Well, I mean, I'm thinking if I just kind of, if I move this way, but just off the map a little bit, I don't have to actually scale that cliff,
Right.
and then right up to the front door there. I mean that seems like the place to be. If I want to go inside the tower,
I concur.
yeah, they can fuck around and shoot at me if they want to. I mean, I'll shoot back, and then you guys hopefully are creeping along behind me about 30 or 40 feet, kind of huddled in a mass.
Can I
Easy.
tell if the tracks are newer or older from my tracking thing?
They are new.
So that'd be there, about in there where the party would be behind me, and you could backtrack that whole trail any way you want.
Yeah, wherever
Wherever we can.
wherever you guys want to move, you can.
Well, that's about where I want to be. Just kind of going right up there to that tower and gonna look at the door for traps.
The door does not appear to be trapped, but every character needs to roll a d6. And where do you want Dentry to be? You want to move him to?
Oh yeah. Dentry will stick near. Oh, yeah. Dentry's gonna come up stay near the back, and kind of
Okay.
like guard, knowing because Jackson said like there's people around us, we just don't see them.
Okay. So Borman, which one of your characters got the 2?
That would be Malachi.
Okay. Malachi. Okay. So nothing for Dentry and Jackson, and then Mavis and Allura, what did they get?
Allura 6, Mavis 2.
Allura got a what?
A 6?
And Mavis got what?
2.
Okay. So Allura, or I'm sorry, Mavis and Malachi are surprised. And the reason why they're surprised is because a dragon shows up now. Approaching from their invisibility are 15 Dwargar warriors, and everybody needs to roll initiative.
15, you say?
Yes.
Clearly, Jackson was blown away by the sheer number of them.
So they were invisible, and they have now, made themselves known. what did Mavis get?
Oh, I thought I put it on the thing. I'm sorry.
No problem.
There.
There we go. Okay, so okay, got a 6. Gentry got a 6. Man, you guys got a lot of, or you guys unfortunately got a couple of 1s in there. So Malachi is surprised. Gentry, you see these Dwargar pop from invisibility approaching, and Mavis is surprised. What does Gentry want to do?
Gantry will just be like, we don't wish to fight. We come seeking information, not fight, not battle. But if battle is what you want, we will give it to you.
They are continuing their approach.
Alrighty, come get some. I approach the first one and swing.
Okay, so you can move your encounter movement towards whoever you want.
Oh, I can only get about that far because these are 10-foot squares.
Yes.
And then I throw the hand axe
Okay.
at the closest one.
So this guy up here.
$13 doesn't do it, I'm assuming.
Actually, I need to look.
Well, the hand axe is +1.
Oh yeah, 14.
It does hit.
Yeah. 2d6 plus 1.
Nice.
Hooray.
Okay, so your hand axe, you throw this hand axe and it goes shunk and buries it into the shoulder of this Dwargar, and he is bleeding profusely. Borman, what would you like to do?
I would like to I guess this guy right here.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to go. I think I want to just kind of step right over here and not get in melee and throw my hand axe at him.
Okay, you can do that. Yeah, that puts him 10 feet away from you. Eesh. Yeah,
damn,
that is not going to do it.
Yeah.
Your hand axe goes wild and comes back to you. Mavis is surprised. The Dwargar, well, he's certainly going to go up. This one that is wounded is going to swing on Jackson. What are they using? They are all using battle axes. Thaco 17. That's probably not going to do it.
Nope.
No, that is AC 8. That one, other one's going to swing on Borman, and that ain't going to do it either. These Dwargar are going to, what's their movement? 20 feet. 10, 20, he can get there. 10, 20, he can get there. They are going to swing on Mavis. Ugh. So this guy slips in the snow and falls prone. Right in front of Mavis. And just embarrassed himself in front of the cleric. And the other one gets a nat 20, dealing 8 points of damage to Mavis.
All right. Wow.
Kill them all! Kill them all!
Jackson, what would you like to do?
Jackson would like to. Has he been? Do they see Jackson?
They did see Jackson, yeah.
Oh, okay. Then he's just gonna attack the one right in front of him.
Okay.
+5. No, 3. +3. Come get some. Or not.
Oof. No. Yeah, no.
If that hits, I have questions.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no. That is a mess. Alora, what would you like to do?
How tall is the ridge that we're standing on?
Let's see. Looks like it's probably about 15 feet.
Okay, that's pretty high for the Dugar. I think maybe I'll go scoop Mavis up since she's on the lower side and is gonna get eaten alive.
Okay.
So I'm just picking her up and on the broom and moving her over here.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, so yeah, you grab Mavis and swing her up there. Malachi, this will be the last round for the day, and then we'll break until next week. Malachi is no longer surprised. Mavis will no longer be surprised.
I was surprised last round. This is top of the round.
No, but right, Malachi is no longer surprised, and Mavis is no longer surprised. Malachi, what do you want to do?
Well, I'm just gonna. No, this guy right here. I'm gonna shoot at him with my +1 crossbow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Something goes wrong. The crossbow bolt doesn't leave the bow. It just kind of the string goes forward and the crossbow bolt just snaps.
Yeah, that sucks. That's my turn.
Dentry, what would you like to do?
Gentry will continue to throw the hand axe. Actually, fuck all that noise. Gentry will catch the hand axe and pull out the sword as he's running forward. Somebody gonna get some bladedness up in their business.
Okay.
Let's see here. These aren't considered shapeshifters, are they?
No.
Oh, how unfortunate for me. Okay.
So these guys, they appear as short, scrawny, bearded dwarves with gray skin and hair, and their faces are kind of gnarled and they're uglier than even normal dwarves. But like they have a gray skin. A 12. Just misses. He blocks with his battle axe, causing you to miss. Borman.
Well, this guy's coming up on me, so I'm just gonna swing my long sword on him.
Ooh.
16, so that's not bad.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh, all right. Well, then he's gonna take a
You're talking about
D8.
this one right here, right?
Yeah. He'll take 7 points of damage.
So yeah, you bring your sword up and kind of bite into his abdomen and bring it back out, and it bites pretty deep. He is pretty badly wounded. Mavis, what would you like to do now that you're up on the ridge?
Hopefully smack the northernmost guy with the warhammer.
Okay.
Let's see. And it's a +3 Warhammer. So that's 18.
That is a hit.
Cool.
Put him down.
Maybe. Let's see. 8 points of damage. That was
Ooh.
good.
Yeah, that, yes, you bring the hammer down. And you basically cave his skull basically crashes into the middle of his chest from your hammer. The Dwarger move him because so for their turn they all enlarge.
Bigger targets. Yeah.
So these guys for the next one round I should probably mark that. One. One. And one. Man, there's a lot of these fires. One. This guy's going to stand up. One. They all enlarge. These guys are going to move their 20 feet. They're trying to flank you, but evidently they failed. Down here. What would Jackson like to do?
Jackson.
You rolled on that one. So Jackson goes to make his attack, and he slips in the snow and ice and falls prone.
I hate the cold.
And this Durgar here is going to make a... he gets a bonus attack on Jackson. At +2.
He's at -2 though because Gentry's swinging on him.
Oh, that's true. So I guess it is just a 15. It's not the 17. That's true. Which is still it hits AC 2.
That's my AC.
Okay, and
Really sucks.
so Jackson's going to take 6 points of damage from the axe. And finally, Alora, what would you like to do?
Fireball.
I don't think I have that.
I'd probably not, but I'm just wishing you did.
I have a rod of parrying I could smack him with.
Yeah,
Maybe.
you could. So
Okay.
the rod of parrying, I think it does. I want to say it does 2d8, but let me rod of parrying. No, it is a +2 weapon that deals 1d8 damage. So it
That's
basically
pretty
works like
good.
a +2. Is that a? Actually, I guess it's better than a mace, isn't it?
I'll smack him. Maybe. Oh no, I won't. I rolled a 2.
So a total of 4. Yeah, well, that was a nice idea. So yeah, you missed. So we will break here and pick this up next week, but I will divvy up some XP for you.
Can I move her?
Yes.
I'm gonna fly on top of the tower, and that'll be that. Okay.
Okay. So, Everybody gets 385.5 XP.
385.5, you said?
Correct.
Yay, we survived an avalanche.
Yeah.
Yes, you did. I'm actually shocked that you survived that.
I didn't see it coming.
Me neither. I should have though.
I didn't just survive it.
Okay.
I know that was probably less XP than normal, but you kind of lost out on some treasure. But
Mhm.
you can always come back in the middle of summer and dig it
And with a bunch of skeletons.
Yes, yes. Where skeletons?
Yeah.
We don't want to wait till
Oh, well.
summer. We want to come back in spring.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Maybe.
He's right. Well, anyway, it was
All
fun.
right.
Thanks a lot.
I will see you guys next week at 12 o'clock
Yeah.
on Saturday.
See you next time.
Appreciate
All right.
it.
Have a good one,
All right.
guys.
Night.
You too.